Math Learning. This is Madhuri. Before solving exercise 11.1, let us discuss one example problem. So what is given here? Question: if tan A equals to 3/4, then find the other trigonometric ratio of angle A. So here tan A equals to 3/4 given. What is given here? Tan A equals to 3/4. Now let us take a right angle triangle ABC. What is given in the question? Find the other trigonometric ratio of angle A at angle A. So here we are considering a right angle triangle ABC. So here tan A is given. Tan A equals to 3/4. Means what is the formula for tan? Opposite side by adjacent side. So what is opposite side here? BC. BC is the opposite side. What is adjacent side? AB. So here 3/4 equals to BC by AB. What we have to find here? Find the other trigonometric ratio of angle A. So here opposite side is given, adjacent side is given. Hypotenuse they didn't mention. So by using Pythagoras theorem. So what is the Pythagoras theorem? AC square equals to BC square plus AB square. Hypotenuse square equals to opposite side square plus adjacent side square. So we have to find hypotenuse. So AC square equals to, what is BC here? 3 given, 3 whole square, plus what is AB? 4 whole square. That implies AC square equals to 3 3s are 9, 4 4s are 16. So that implies AC square equals to 9 plus 16, what we will get? 25. That implies AC equals to, so this square goes here, so it becomes root 25. That implies AC equals to, what is the root of 25? 5. What is the value of AC? We got 5. So this is the hypotenuse. So hypotenuse value we got. What is the hypotenuse value? AC equals to 5. Now what is saying in the question? Then find the other trigonometric ratio of angle A. So tan A is already given. Now we have to find other 5 trigonometric ratios. So first let us find sin A. Sin value. What is sin A? What is the formula for sin theta? So it is given here angle A. So in the place of theta we are going to consider A. Sin A. So opposite side by hypotenuse. Sin A means opposite side by hypotenuse. Here what is opposite side here? 3. What is hypotenuse? Just we have found. What is hypotenuse? 5. So 3/5. Therefore sin A equals to 3/5. Now cos A. So what is the formula for cos A? Adjacent side by hypotenuse. What is adjacent side here? AB. By hypotenuse means AC. That implies cos A equals to, what is AB? 4. What is AC? 5. So cos A equals to, what is the value of cos A? 4/5. Now tan A is already given. Now what we have to find? Cosecant A. Cosecant A means, what is the formula? 1 by sin A. That equals to 1 by, what is the value of sin A? What is the value of sin A here? 3/5. So now this 5 goes this upside. So what we will get then? 5/3. So cosecant, therefore cosecant A equals to, what is the value of cosecant A? 5/3. Now secant A. Secant A means, what is the formula for secant A? 1 by cos A. So what is the value of cos A? 1 by cos A equals to 4/5. Now this 5 goes this side. So cos A equals to, what we will get here? 5/4. Therefore secant A equals to, what is the value of secant A? 5/4. Now cot A. What is the formula for cot A? Cot A equals to 1 by tan A. Since tan A equals to 3/4. So what is the value of tan A? 3/4. Therefore cot A equals to, what is the value of cot A? This 4 goes upside. So 4/3. Therefore cot A equals to 4/3. So in this exercise 11.1 we are going to solve the sums which are based on previous example 1. So what is given in the question? In a right angle triangle ABC, 8 cm, 15 cm and 17 cm are the lengths of AB, BC and CA respectively. In a right angle triangle, these are the lengths given here. So then find out sin A, cos A and tan A. So what we have to find out here? Sin A, cos A and tan A. Let us consider a right angle triangle ABC. So what is given here? First, AB. How much AB? 8 cm. Next, BC. BC 15 cm. AC 17 cm. They mention all the three sides in the question. So what is given here? In triangle ABC, all the three sides are mentioned. Opposite side. What is opposite side? BC equals to 15 cm. Adjacent side AB equals to 8 cm. Hypotenuse AC equals to 17 cm. Now what we have to find? Sin A, cos A and tan A. So sin A. What is the formula for sin A? Opposite side by hypotenuse. So what is the opposite side here? 15. What is hypotenuse? 17. So sin A equals to opposite side by hypotenuse. So sin A equals to 15 by 17. Now cos A. What is the formula for cos A? Adjacent side by hypotenuse. What is adjacent side here? AB. What is adjacent side? 8. What is hypotenuse? 17. So cos A equals to 8 by 17. Now what we have to find? Tan A. What is the formula for tan A? Opposite side by adjacent side. So what is opposite side here? 15. Adjacent side 8. So these are the three trigonometric ratios which we have to find for the given question. Now let us discuss second sum. So what is given in the question? The sides of a right angle triangle PQR are PQ equals to 7 cm. QR equals to 25 centimeters and angle P is given here. What is angle P here? 90 degrees respectively. Then find tan Q minus tan R. So what we have to find here? Tan Q minus tan R. Here both the sides are given and one angle is given. So one more side we have to find. Also what we have to find? Tan Q minus tan R. So let us consider a right angle triangle PQR. So what is given here? At angle P 90 degrees. So here angle P is 90 degrees. So what is given here? What are the sides given? PQ. What is the PQ value? 7 centimeters. PQ means here opposite side. So what is the PQ value? 7 centimeters. Next, hypotenuse is given. QR 25 centimeters. Both values given. Opposite side is given. Hypotenuse is given. What we have to find here? Adjacent side. So in triangle PQR, opposite side is given. What is opposite side? PQ equals to 7 centimeters. And hypotenuse is given. What is hypotenuse here? QR equals to 25 centimeters. Now adjacent side is not given. So for finding adjacent side, we have to use Pythagoras theorem. By using Pythagoras theorem, what is the formula for Pythagoras theorem? Hypotenuse square equals to opposite side square plus adjacent side square. Now we have to find adjacent side. So for finding adjacent side with the help of Pythagoras theorem, this is the formula. Adjacent side equals to hypotenuse square minus opposite side square under root. So what is adjacent side here? PR equals to what is hypotenuse here? QR. QR whole square minus what is opposite side here? PQ. PQ whole square. This should be under root. So now PR equals to what is QR? 25 centimeters. 25. So QR value is 25 whole square minus PQ value 7 whole square under root. That implies PR equals to 25 square means what we will get? 625 minus 7 square means 49. 7 sevens are 49. That implies PR equals to 625 minus 49. How much we will get? 576. PR equals to root 576. Root 576 means what is the value for root 576? 24. So now we got PR value. Adjacent value we got. What is adjacent side here? PR equals to 24 centimeter. So after finding adjacent value, what we have to find? What is given in the question? Tan Q minus tan R. Now let us find first of all tan Q. So for finding tan Q, we have to consider a right angle triangle. So what is given in the question? Angle P equals to 90 degrees. So we have to take here angle P at 90 degrees only. Now here we have to change the right angle triangle. PQR. Here in the place of theta, what is given here? Q it is given. So this is the angle. Let us consider a right angle triangle PQR. So tan Q. Now, so what is the formula for tan? Opposite side by adjacent side. What is opposite side here? PR. So opposite side means here PR. This is the adjacent side remaining this. This is the adjacent side PQ. So therefore tan Q equals to, what is the value of, what is PR? 24 by, what is PQ? 7. So therefore tan Q equals to 24 by 7. Similarly, the same way we have to find tan R. So tan R equals to, tan R equals to, with the help of this right angle triangle we are finding tan R. So tan R equals to, what is the opposite side here? PQ by, what is adjacent side here? PR. What is PQ here? 7 by, what is PR? Now only we have found PR value 24. 7 by 24. So tan R equals to 7 by 24. Now what we have to do? We have to subtract this tan Q minus tan R. Therefore tan Q minus tan R equals to, what is tan Q here? What is tan Q? 24 by 7 minus, what is tan R? 7 by 24. Now we have to take here LCM. So what we will get here? 168. So after taking LCM, what we will get here? 24 into 7. 24 into 7 means 576 minus 7 into 7, 49. 576 minus 49 by 168. Therefore tan Q minus tan R equals to 576 minus 49. How much we will get? 527 by 168. So therefore tan Q minus tan R equals to 527 by 168. So let us solve two more problems based on example 1, that is question number 4 and 5 in exercise 11.1. So what is given here? If cos A equals to 12 by 3, then find sin A and tan A. So here cos A is already given. What is given? Cos A equals to 12 by 3. Now let us consider a right angle triangle. Angle is given at A. So triangle ABC. So now cos A value is given. What is the value of cos A? 12 by 3. That is adjacent side by hypotenuse. So what is adjacent side here? AB by hypotenuse AC. Cos A value is given. Now we have to find sin A and tan A value. So here adjacent side is given, hypotenuse is given. Now opposite side is not given. So according to Pythagoras theorem, for finding opposite side, what is the formula? Opposite side equals to hypotenuse square minus adjacent side square under root. What is adjacent side? AB here 12. Now hypotenuse they gave. What is hypotenuse? AC 13. So they didn't mention opposite side. For finding opposite side, this is the formula. Opposite side equals to hypotenuse square minus adjacent square under root. So what is opposite side here? BC. BC equals to, what is hypotenuse here? AC. AC whole square minus, what is adjacent side? AB whole square under root. So BC equals to, what is AC? 13 square minus, what is AB? 12 square under root. That implies BC equals to, what is 13 square? 13 into 13, 169 minus 12 into 12, 144. BC equals to 169 minus 144. How much you will get? 25. So root 25. BC equals to, what is the root of 25? 5. So we got now our opposite side value. What is the opposite side here? BC equals to 5. Now with the help of this opposite side, let us find sin A and tan A value. Therefore sin A equals to, what is sin A? Opposite side by adjacent side. What is opposite side here? BC. BC by what is hypotenuse? AC. Sin A equals to opposite side by hypotenuse. What is BC here? 5 by hypotenuse 13. So sin A equals to 5 by 13. Now tan A. Now tan A equals to opposite side. What is tan A? Opposite side by adjacent side. So tan A equals to opposite side by adjacent side. What is opposite side? We got 5. Next adjacent side. What is adjacent side? AB 12. So 5 by 12. So tan A equals to 5 by 12. So sin A. What is the value of sin A? 5 by 13. What is the value of tan A? 5 by 12. So these are the two ratios we have to find in the given question. This is the solution. Now coming to next question. Question number 5. What is given? If 3 tan A equals to 4, then find sin A and cos A. Here what is given here? 3 tan A equals to 4. That implies tan A equals to 4 by, now we have to take this 3 this side. So it becomes division. 4 by 3. So tan A equals to, what is tan A here? Tan A equals to 4 by 3. Let us consider a right angle triangle. In place of theta, what is given here? Measure tan A. Now consider A as the angle in the right angle triangle. So triangle ABC. So what is given here? Tan A value is given. What is the tan A value? 4 by 3 means opposite side is given, adjacent side is given. What is opposite side here? BC. BC equals to 4. Next adjacent side is given. What is adjacent side? AB equals to 3. So both opposite side and adjacent side is given. Now what we have to find? Hypotenuse we have to find. For finding hypotenuse, so AC square equals to BC square plus AB square. Now AC square equals to, what is BC here? 4. 4 whole square plus what is AB? 3 whole square. That implies AC square equals to 4 4s are 16 plus 3 3s are 9 means what we will get here? 25. So that implies AC equals to, so here square becomes root 25. That implies AC equals to, what is the root of 25? 5. So we got the hypotenuse value. Now what we have to find? Sin A value and cos A value we have to find. Now sin A equals to, what is the formula for sin A? Opposite side by hypotenuse. So what is opposite side here? BC equals to 4 and what is hypotenuse? 5. So sin A equals to 4 by 5. Now cos A. Now what we have to find? Cos A. Cos A equals to adjacent side by hypotenuse. Means what is adjacent side here? 3. Now what is hypotenuse? 5. 3 by 5. So cos A equals to 3 by 5. Now let us solve one more problem based on example 1. So that is 8th problem. In the right angle triangle ABC, right angle is at B. So where is the right angle? It is at B. If tan A equals to root 3. Here tan A is given. What is tan A here? Root 3. Then find the value of sin A into cos C plus cos A into sin C and cos A into cos C minus sin A into sin C. So now we have to find these values. So what is given here? Tan A value is given. Tan A equals to root 3. Let us consider a right angle triangle ABC. What is given in the question? Right angle is at B. So we have to take right angle at B. Now we have to consider a right angle triangle. Right angle triangle ABC. So here tan A is given. Tan A equals to root 3. So what is the formula for tan A? Opposite side by adjacent side. So now here opposite side. What is opposite side? BC. BC equals to root 3. Now adjacent side we are considering as 1. So AB equals to 1. So now we have to find out hypotenuse. Hypotenuse is not given. Now we have to find hypotenuse by using Pythagoras theorem. Hypotenuse square plus opposite side square plus adjacent side square. So AC square equals to BC square plus AB square. So we have to find here hypotenuse. So AC square equals to, so what is BC here? Root 3. Root 3 whole square plus what is AB here? 1. 1 whole square. That implies AC whole square equals to, AC square equals to, root 3 means here square root both will be cancelled. So 3. Now 1 plus 1 into 1 means 1 only we will get. That implies AC square equals to 3 plus 1 means 4. That implies, now this square becomes root. So what is the value of root 4? AC equals to root 4 value is 2. So hypotenuse value is AC equals to 2. Now we got hypotenuse value. So what we have to find here? Sin A, cos C, cos A, sin C. So let us find sin A first. Therefore, sin A, opposite side by hypotenuse. So what is opposite side here? Root 3. What is hypotenuse? 2. Root 3 by 2. Sin A equals to root 3 by 2. Cos A. Adjacent side by hypotenuse. What is adjacent side here? 1. What is hypotenuse? 2. 1 by 2. So sin A equals to root 3 by 2. Cos A equals to 1 by 2. So for finding sin C, we have to consider one more right angle triangle. ABC. So here AB equals, what is the value of AB? 1. Now BC, what is the value of BC? Root 3. Next AC, what is AC? 2. So with the help of this right angle triangle, now we are going to find sin C value. So here sin C means opposite side by hypotenuse. What is opposite side here? Now this AB becomes opposite side here. So this AB becomes opposite side. AB by hypotenuse AC. So sin C equals, so what is AB here? 1. AC, what is the hypotenuse? 2. So sin C equals to 1 by 2. Now what we have to find? Cos C. Cos C equals to, what is the formula for cos? Adjacent side by hypotenuse. Now what is adjacent side here? BC. BC by AC. So cos C equals to, what is BC here? Root 3 by AC. What is hypotenuse? 2. So what is the value of cos C? Cos C equals to root 3 by 2. Now we have to substitute these 4 values in the given question. This is the first bit given here. Sin A into cos C plus cos A into sin C. What is sin A here? What is sin A? Root 3 by 2 into, what is cos C? Root 3 by 2. Sin A equals to root 3 by 2, cos C equals to root 3 by 2. Plus, what is cos A? 1 by 2. Into what is sin C? 1 by 2. Here root 3 into root 3, what we will get? Root 9. Root 9 value is 3. 3 by 2 into 2, 4. Plus 1 into 1. 1, 2 into 2, 4. Equals to, here 4 is common. By 4 we have to take. 4 is common. 3 plus 1, 4. 4 by 4 means what we will get? 1. So first bit value is 1. So let us solve second bit in the given question. So what is the second bit? Cos A into cos C minus sin A into sin C. So what is cos A value here? 1 by 2 into cos C. What is cos C value? Root 3 by 2 minus, what is sin A value? Root 3 by 2 into, what is sin C value here? 1 by 2. That equals to, now 1 into root 3, 2 into 2, 4 by 4 minus root 3 into 1, root 3 by 2 into 2, 4. 3 by 4 minus root 3 by 4. What we will get here? 0. This is the answer. So with this we have completed problems based on example 1 in exercise 11.1.